The Albion versus Crystal Palace is a game that almost needs no introduction. It's neither the closest in proximity or the longest running derby, but it's always full of passion and incident, and tonight's latest chapter should be no different. Sacco into Meyer, who clips it over the top. That's a great ball for Van Aanholt. Montoya scampering back, Van Aanholt cuts it back. There's the header wide of the post. Closest we've come to a goal. Andros Townsend on the end of Van Aanholt's cross. Great ball this from Meyer, looked up, over the top, Van Aanholt onto it. Cut it back, and it was Townsend from Van Aanholt's cross who just couldn't steer his header goalwards. Van Aanholt scoops it back to Sacco. With his weaker right foot, drives it away. Proper into Gross, helps it on for Izquierdo. Could be in here, Izquierdo. Cuts back onto his right, he's just crowded out. It comes back to Izquierdo, real chance to be brought down. He is! Penalty! MacArthur can't believe it. Kevin Friend had a long think about it. MacArthur cannot believe it. But Izquierdo has won the penalty. And it'll be Glenn Murray in front of the Palace fans with a chance to give Albion the lead. Here's the incident. Oh, he looked like he got the ball there, MacArthur. Really looked like he got the ball. Albion won't care. It was calamitous defending before that, but the decision stands, and Glenn Murray, the chance to score his 7th in 7 here at the Amex this season. Murray against Hennessy. Murray scores! No doubt about that one. Top corner. Albion have liftoff. Palace will protest the decision. And perhaps rightly so, but you can't dispute the finish by Murray.
Number 17, Glenn Murray.
This is how to take a penalty, in off the crossbar. Lovely stuff from Glenn Murray. A little fist pump from Chris Hughton. One more look at the penalty decision. MacArthur clearly gets the ball. Lewis Dunk goes crossfield again. Perfect once more. Pascal Gross. Gross looking for Murray. Murray's having his shirt pulled. He's won it, and he's gone down again. Murray has gone down again. He's won the corner rather than a penalty. Tompkins, I'm no lip reader, but I think he's saying, I never touched the ball. Murray's gone down in a heap. It's all happening here at the Amex, a proper derby game. There's a bit of shirt pulling, bit of pushing. Well, that was perhaps more of a penalty shout than the one that was given. Murray clutching his shoulder. This doesn't look good. I'm not sure what's been given here. Has Shane Duffy been sent off? I think he has. Shane Duffy has been sent off here. If so, I must confess I didn't see what for. Murray is down in a heap. So much drama inside the first half an hour. Here's Duffy. Oh, that's stupid. That is stupid. Right in front of the referee. And Duffy has to go. Albion will have to reshuffle. Chris Hughton looks at the bench. Leon Balogun, who came on against Huddersfield, so at least has had some recent game time, I'm sure will be joining us. In fact, he is being readied. Be interesting to see who he takes off, with Glenn Murray still struggling. It's obviously landed awkwardly on his shoulder. What must he be thinking? Murray looks like he'll be okay to continue. Balogun is getting his final instructions, but from the euphoria of going 1-0 up, they have seen a man sent off, their goal scorer, their top scorer, suffer what looks like or could be a nasty injury. Easy to forget in that melee that Albion actually have a corner. Pascal Gross is coming off to make way for Leon Balogun. Gross will be extremely disappointed, and rightly so. He'll have to have a word with his teammate Shane Duffy, who's caused that. On comes Balogun. Balogun's fourth appearance in an Albion shirt. He's played against Liverpool, Manchester United, now Palace. Glenn Murray still waits to come on. They won't have him in the box for this corner. Solly March, the assists king, to take it. In it goes. Balogun, 2-0! Oh my word! His first touch. Albion down to 10, but up by 2. The craziest few minutes here at the Amex. Would you believe it? His first goal in English football. March's cross, flicked on, and a brilliant, brilliant shot by Balogun. Great technique to keep it down. Flew in past Hennessy, no chance for the Palace keeper. And that's what it means to Hughton. That's what it means. Montoya in to win it. March bends his run, it's down the line for Solly March. Hennessy comes out, spotted the danger well, the Palace keeper, and clips it away. Well controlled by Davy Proper. Montoya loses out to Van Aanholt. Oh, and pinched away from Balogun, who's now limping. MacArthur. Zaha drives it across. Milivojevic, and saved on the line by Bernardo. Palace come again. Challenge by Andone was a fair one. Andone skips down the line away from his man, and Milivojevic then makes a fair challenge, and it's an Albion throw. Thumbs up from Bernardo. Going to be another yellow card here. It's James Tompkins who took a tumble, and Tompkins has gone into the book. It's Townsend. Shot by Van Aanholt. Bernardo away. Andone will chase, and he might well get there. And he does. Down the line, Andone. Andone races in on goal. Andone! 3-0! The Amex goes wild! What a goal! Florin Andone, out of absolutely nothing, has extended Albion's lead on the stroke of half-time. Fabulous! Andone conducting the crowd. They have a new hero. It was a nothing ball really, just hoofed clear. Andone was after it, thought, I'll go for this. Down the line he went. It looked like Tompkins had got back at him, but Andone didn't give it up and fired it into the corner. Brilliant persistence and great technique at the end of it. That's half-time. How do you sum up a half of football like that? Stunning stuff here at the Amex. At the break, Albion 3, Crystal Palace 0. Balogun misses it, Zaha. Up against Balogun. And that's a penalty, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Just over 10 minutes to go, and Leon Balogun, Albion's second goal scorer, sized down Zaha in the area, and Palace have the opportunity to pull one back. Well, Milivojevic, who's already scored 2 from the spot this season, has a chance to add a third. And then Bissouma cheekily kicks the ball away and then is moved away and is booked for his troubles. Milivojevic up against Ryan. This has to go in if Palace have a chance of getting anything from this game. Milivojevic versus Ryan, scores 3-1. Second penalty of the evening in the same goal. Balogun will be disappointed. Ryan had stood further over to his right to try and outfox Milivojevic. It didn't. Clear penalty. Glenn Murray forced off in the first half, having scored from the spot to get Albion on their way. Will be loving this. Good challenge by Montoya. Been first class tonight up against Zaha. Milivojevic. That's a nice ball for Wan-Bissaka. Cross it goes, and Balogun didn't know much about it. Scuffed out for a corner kick. Not sure Palace will have time to take it. If they do, it will be the final action of the game, surely. They do have time to take it. Van Aanholt in, away from Tompkins, out to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka goes down, and that is the final whistle. An almighty roar from all around the Amex. A famous win for the Albion. One of the all-time classics here at the Amex. It had a bit of everything. A sending off, 2 penalties, and a stunning solo goal from that man, Florin Andone. Balogun scored with his first touch in the first half after coming on as a substitute following Duffy's sending off. It was Glenn Murray against his old club who got Albion on the way. And look at Andone and Bissouma, loving life at the Albion. Andone 2 in 2, Bissouma with his best appearance in an Albion shirt, and Bernardo too, the new signings, fully settled in now. They've tasted their first derby, and it ends Albion 3, Crystal Palace 1. The intense rivalry between the Albion and Crystal Palace begins its next chapter as the two sides step out at the Amex for a game that always means more than merely the 3 points at stake. Brighton will be hurting after events at Kenilworth Road on Tuesday night and keen to put things right in front of a raucous Amex crowd. Can Roberto De Zerbi's side rediscover their scoring touch and deliver when it matters most? Van Hecke. The goal would be very welcome indeed as it's swept out to Lamptey, who's going to test the new signing Munoz. And Lamptey's beyond him, and he's won inside a corner. Great pace from Lamptey. Great intent. It was Ayew getting back there to help out his new fullback. Here comes the kick. Good delivery as well. That's there! What a start! The skipper gets the party started. Just what the doctor ordered. Albion's first Premier League goal of the new year, scored by the skipper. So simple. How often have we seen this? Gross across, Dunk heading in. Inch perfect delivery, Dunk wanted it more. And all he had to do once he got there was guide it in. Eyes on the ball, too strong for Anderson. And Lewis Dunk can start the celebrations. What a wonderful start. Hodgson trying to get his side going. Well, one back here by Schlupp. The Brooker might have work to do, and he does, but it's fairly comfortable. Stroke of the chin. Deep in thought, Roy Hodgson. Lamptey brings in Gross. Pedro says, leave it to me. The Brazilian arcs it in. Buonanotte straight at Henderson. Great chance. Beautifully worked. Buonanotte couldn't quite find the telling finish. Crystal Palace have no answers as yet to this possession game that has served them well. It's a great pass from Van Hecke, releasing Pedro into space. Lamptey wide left, here he is. Plenty to aim for in the area, Lamptey. Pedro, good block. Gross, also blocked. And is throwing bodies at the ball to good effect. Lamptey to the byline, he's dug out a cross, useful one as well. The head is there! Splendid header from Hinchelwood to double Albion's lead. It took an age to drop in. So perfectly placed from Hinchelwood. Albion 2-0 to the good, and deservedly so against Crystal Palace. Albion fully in command. Great work after these two blocks. Came back out to Lamptey. The cross is outstanding. Just digs it out. Hinchelwood rising highest. Oh, it's a superb header, it really is. Plants it into the corner. Henderson doesn't even move. Another goal to add to Jack Hinchelwood's growing reputation. What a player they've unearthed. They're straight back on the attack here. Gross is in for three. Buonanotte, three! The roof's going to come off. The Amex erupts. 2 goals in a minute. The Albion putting Crystal Palace to the sword. And this time, Roberto De Zerbi shows his emotion. Look at this from kickoff. Went back to Anderson. The new signing, Wharton, bullied off the ball. Pedro and Gross involved. And then Buonanotte. Fine finish. Curled into the corner. Absolutely decisive from Buonanotte. Another lovely goal for him. And another crucial one for the Seagulls, who are bouncing back in the best possible way. And that is what it means to Roberto De Zerbi. Into the stands again. Albion lead by 3. Not a good day for those associated with Crystal Palace, but a brilliant, brilliant one so far for everyone connected with Brighton. What the Crystal Palace fans think of what's going on behind the scenes at the club. Oh, lost by Van Hecke. Schlupp, can he pull one back? Well, Brooken has kept his focus, might have to again, but away by Gross. Schlupp going for goal. Van Hecke recovering to cover in the middle. He didn't need to in the end, but Brooken was there. That's it back, that's a really good ball, and it flies over the bar by the aid of a deflection. Not the closest Crystal Palace have come. Tita leaves it for Ayew, and Lamptey prods it away. Only as far as Munoz. Back to Anderson, who just swings it in. First time Mateta, great header, great goal. Crystal Palace have a lifeline with just under 20 minutes to play. Brighton's clean sheet is over. They're still in command, but it might just be an odd flicker of nerves. Crystal Palace's, well, it's a good ball forward here. And do they have a chance for a second for Brooken, saving low down, just a momentary lapse of concentration after those substitutions. Lifted over the top. Matthias França driving for goal, but taking over from Edouard, couldn't get the power though. Pedro, instant control. Welbeck charges forward. Pedro drives in field. Oh, what a flick! What a goal this could be! What a goal it is! Sumptuous combination. Pedro counts out the goals in front of the North Stand. His first of the afternoon, Albion's fourth, and they have put this derby day to bed. All Crystal Palace can do is sit and admire. Van Hecke's pass down the line. Instant control from Pedro. Spots Welbeck in support. What about this flick? That's an incredible assist, but the finish just as good. There is no end to João Pedro's talents. Goal number 19 of what is fast becoming an absolutely incredible debut season at the club. He adds gloss to the scoreline, reminding himself of the score in the process. It's all done. Satisfying day for Tony Bloom. Always nice to beat Crystal Palace, but it's nicer when it's your first league win of the year, first league goals, and when you desperately need those 3 points. Oh, it could be 5! Oh, and Fati misses it at the back post. Appeals for handball by Pascal Gross, a wag of the finger from Ansu Fati, not sure why. Got a cross from Estupinian, he floats it to Gross. Fati just couldn't connect. There's the full-time whistle. It's a derby day to remember. Albion's first league win and first league goals of 2024 come in a complete dismantling of Crystal Palace.